Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Grachova. I'm an investment advisor, and here in Russia I work with extremely rich people. And today I would like to tell you one thing that will make you extremely successful and rich person. When a child starts going to school, very often all people around tells him to develop skills where he's not extremely good at. So, for example, a boy can be extremely talented in mathematics, but because of the fact that teachers gave him bad marks on, for example, history, parents motivate a boy to spend more time on history or another subject that is not very attractive for him, interesting, and also where he's not good at. From the childhood, people, the society, our parents, friends, teachers tells us that we should develop skills where we are not good. So it is extremely wrong approach to life, and if a person spend time on something where he is not talented, he will be average person. So in average, a person should be developed, well educated. It is normal when a child does different kinds of sport, when a child has a lot of hobbies. But if we talk about building a millionaire mindset and growing a child who can be extremely successful in the future, it is essential to pay attention to something where this child is already good, and you should develop this skill. Otherwise, it is a loss of time and energy. In the world of big money, people pay salaries to professionals where they are not competent, where they don't have competence, where they don't have expertise. So I know a lot of people from the richest, from elite, from Russian elite. So they are extremely clever, but in reality they don't know a lot of things about everything. No, in reality they have small range of skills that are extremely well developed. And very often when I spoke with some of my clients, I mentioned that some characteristics, some features of this person, his character, are their like millionaire skill. So this moment, this feature actually led him to success. So of course, it is a complicated moment, and you should know a lot of things, but you don't really need to develop like fields where you're not good at, because you will never become well-talented person. And I talk about this in my private community for sailors. So if you want to attract attention of clients, You should show them advantages, your strong parts, and where you are very good, which factors are competitive, where you're not the same as all others. So in reality, the world of investments and finance, like real estate or stock market, there competitive um, the competition is extremely high, and only people who have great personal brand and also who know how to show all people around the world their um, like advantages, their strong parts, they become successful, they earn a lot of money. And so in reality, there is one phrase that I agree with, that creating wealth is about having a competitive advantage over everyone else. And also you should know how to show it to the world. That is why I use, for example, social media. But you should know strategies of using it correctly, because if you show your advantages not in good way, then you will not attract clients at all, or it will not be so effective as it works in my life. And so very often you should know how to delegate things, how to like become the best where you are also good. And I think that the only way in modern competitive world to become extremely powerful and successful is to pay attention to your strong parts, highlight them, develop them, because even talented people about which we all know, musicians, artists, they had talent, but they also practiced a lot. So you should know that talent is not enough. Practice plus talent gives like extremely good benefits. And it is very difficult question, because the society again has special rules for employees. A person who do his or her work good is very important, but very often if you follow all instructions of your teachers, of your governments, of your people around, you will be a good person, you will be suitable for corporations, but you will not be successful, you will not be extremely rich. No, the society makes average people. Schools, universities, approach to life, it is all for average people. So teachers very often do everything to make students average people, because for governments it is better to rule people who are not so talented in reality. And I really believe that we all have talents, but sometimes people don't see them, don't develop them, And if we talk about, for example, extremely successful and well-known artist in Russia, Ayvazovsky, for example, he was extremely talented, but also he was the best in the school. He spent a lot of time practicing his skills. So talent and strong parts are not the same. You can be good at something, but if you don't pay much attention to it, you will not develop these skills and you will not have competitive advantage. It is extremely important to see where you are good at again and to develop your strong parts, because when you focus on this, you become extremely powerful. You have more than everybody else, because talent plus expertise, it is like a boom. I am a very happy person that I have found something what I like, where I have talent, which profession is suitable for me, and only because of this I am able to work with extremely rich and powerful people of my country. They are really rich clients, and I attract them by myself, by my expertise, by my knowledge how to show my advantages and my strong parts. But if I, for example, pay too much attention to something where I'm not good at, then I would be like average person, and this will not give me so much energy, progress, and money. I can tell you one thing. When I was a child, my mother, she wanted me to play the piano. I studied at school, musical school, and I had some I didn't have talent. I paid too much attention to it. I spent a lot of hours playing the piano, but the result now is awful. After 7 years of hard work, I can't play at all. So I stopped playing some years ago, and now for me it is impossible. I lost my skill because I was not talented at all. For me it was too difficult. And it is very important thing too. When you have something talent, or you are suitable for this skill, it is easier for you to develop it than for everybody else. So I know a lot of children who played piano. They spend less hours than I. They pay less attention to it than I. They loved it, and I didn't love. I dislike this hobby. I didn't think that it was important for me that time. And they were much successful than I. So you should understand that it is very good key of fate when something is easy for you. So if something is easier for you than for everybody else, and you think that you have a big talent there, if you start developing it, it would be much faster for you to become a professional in this specific field. Because you should understand, we are born not equal. Every person has individual background. we have all strong and weak parts. Our genetic influences our way of thinking, way of doing sport, and something like that. So you shouldn't forget that everybody is individual. And if for one person, for example, writing novels is very easy process, it means that he can be good professional in this, because people always try to work with the best. Well, the best real estate agents, the best investment advisors, the best art dealers, the best artists, the best musicians, etc. So people, in average, they like not average people, they like the best. And if you find something which is easier for you than for everybody else, it can be a clue that you have talent there, that your child have talent there, and if she or he develops it, then he can be extremely good professional. So I talk about this more in my professional community for salesmen, where I share my working experience and help other professionals to earn more money and build a lucrative personal brand. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.